Hey, what's up, guys? Alright, so today we're going to be working on masks for a server I work for, LotusMC. So, I've already started on template plugin, so I can just open it. Alright, we'll pop it open right quick. Alright. Alright, let me fix this. There we go. So, can remove our OBS scene. Let me come back. Okay, cool. So, now we are back in action. So, there's a few things that I know I'm not going to need, so I don't believe I'm going to need any of this database stuff whatsoever. So we're going to delete that. We're also going to refactor all these packages, because I don't want to have awkward package names. Alright, so then Peppermint core. So then if we come to our plugin YML, we can replace this with Peppermint. So, actually I should probably bring up my old plugin so I know exactly what masks I have to transfer. Though I don't think I'll get to that tonight. I'm not gonna rush through it like I normally would. So, okay, so there's a few things that masks will have inherently. One is a mask ID, the other is a texture and a lore line. So it would have item lore. And then actually that should be final as well. and then texture for the skull. Ring texture. So we can simplify our work a bit by doing this. And then abstract effect based mask. Now, this in and of itself is also an abstraction based off of our mask. So we will still inherit the super, but we are instead going to have abstract functionality, which is apply effects player public abstract void remove. So I'm assuming this can be remanded. Oh. Actually, that... See, I don't know if I like that. Don't get me wrong, the Splinter is not terrible. If anybody hasn't checked it out, it's Sonar Cube. It's not terrible. I honestly don't think I agree with this one. Personally, I don't agree with that linting rule. And the reason being is that even if it's protected, it's never going to be called outside, because it can't be constructed. It has to be inherited, so it's not really going to matter, I guess. I mean, so it doesn't whine, I guess. We'll do that. This should be public, because the inheritors are going to call it. Actually, no, this wouldn't have to be public, because... Wait, no, it will automatically generate this constructor. I don't have to do it. Wait. This is gonna sound stupid. Ah, I can't do that, no. That's okay, get away with it. I'll replace that with protected so it doesn't complain. Though, I'm gonna be honest, I normally would not do that. It's not really enough of a concern to actually get me to do that, but for the sake of today, I will. Alright. Now, there's also a chance-based mask. Abstract. This in and of itself is also an abstract class. This has to extend abstract mask. We then must again turn this into a protected constructor. Private final double. Required doesn't work there because it's an abstract class. This should be that. And technically, see, in enchants I would create 3 abstractions, one for a modifier and then one for a chance. Yeah, I'm gonna do that again. I know it's technically adding complexity, but this should be abstract. Double chance rate. Private final double chance rate. That goes to protected. We void register mask obstruct mask. Mask will be optional. Okay. And then what we can do is do wait mode. That's required. This here has to have a getter for air. New mask handler. Create a getter and setter. Alright, so this can be a map. And we'll force a case. I'm not gonna worry about local. I guess this should technically be nullable, huh? Wait. We can technically I can just do that. I don't actually have to check, because this will return null if the key isn't there. And then item handler is a bit different. That needs to have a collection abstract mask. Okay, now we have to go through and implement those. We don't technically need them, but... The masks... Let's start get masks... dot... filter... Okay, so we can do that, and I'm lazy, so we are going to copy paste that twice. This can be replaced with, actually I'm lazy too, I'm lazy there, and there too. Cool. This allows for clear and concise syntax. In case anybody is new to Java, I will break this down. So we are simply getting the masks from here, which is just basically the value row of our map. And then what we do is we convert it to a stream, which is basically just a sequence of objects. So if we think about numbers to be processed, let's say we have an array of 1, 2, 3, 4. We can say that a stream is just breaking this down into a sequential list. And then the next operation, filter, is just going through one by one, filtering through each. And in this case, the condition is if it is instance of chance-based mask. And then if it is, it casts it to it by using the map function. And then we collect them in a list, basically. That is all you are doing. So, we'll need to create a protobuf model. Actually, it depends. Cause like, I want to have multi-masks, but I also want to handle them in an efficient way. How would I efficiently encode them? Well, yeah, no, you're never gonna stack. Yeah, no, I can assume that it's never gonna stack, because you're never gonna have multiple masks on one item, and if you do, it's gonna be a part of a, like, say, a multi-mask, let's say, which has multiple masks attached, but it would be sorted by ID anyways, so we would be looking it up by ID, so we don't actually have to worry about that. Cool. So... what we can do is if item equals no, or turn the item cannot be processed. If the mask is no, then it cannot process. Mask is not present, we cannot process. We then want to do NBT modify NBT. Actually wrong. That's item. This should be a runnable. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Wait, no, I can do that. Can't I? No, I can't do that. Wait. I don't think I can. I'm just gonna do it like this for now because I'm too lazy to script that out. So, Create constant class. This should be utility class because it can't be instantiated. Peppermint mask ID is a valid name, I would say. nbt.setString Peppermint constant mask ID master.mask ID. What we can then do is private void process mask or add item stack item abstract mask. We can then do item meta equals item again meta. If meta is no, return. Otherwise we can do meta.has lore meta.set lore collections singleton list mask. Actually, you can do string lore line equals master get armor lore line. Item.set item meta. Otherwise, I actually might have to clone that. Let me check, because I did this in my other one. I don't think I cloned it though. Where is it? No, I don't know the clone. Cool. Because what I can do is I can check how I translate that. It's not a valid mask an item. Do nothing. Otherwise, do that. That should be optional. That should be optional. Abstract mask. Try it actually. Hey, you know what? Nah. Not overcomplicating it. I would rather have duplicate. Deal with this. What you can do is the item is null. Turn. Get mask. Yo, how's everybody doing today? So, question becomes how I want to tie it. There's a few ways I could do it, but alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a load function. We're gonna do this here. We're gonna do private final mask handler. Always use generics because it makes it easier to mold in the future. This should be a required argument. Then boom, done. I'm just gonna assume that that can be null. I want to believe that it should never happen. But I feel like somebody could screw up. I really do. I know it's not gonna be me, but still. We're gonna make sure that doesn't happen. And the reason I'm making sure that this can't happen is because some objects will not allow, like, null keys. Like, some maps will not allow it. For example, concurrent map. I think also linked hash map, or linked maps. Just in general. So, that's why. I think they might also not allow null values. I don't know about that though for sure. Alright, so this document. This will be a base layer for later. That can be changed. This can also be cleared up. Registration handler implements registration handler, print final mask handler. This should be required args, constructure, and then so from here what we can do is I'm gonna create a subfolder. Paste. Registration handler. Registration. And you may ask why I'm doing this. It's just for maintainability. Effect-based mask. And then what we should do is method reference, and then what we can do is come here and do new mask registration handler dot register objects. It should be this register objects. Okay, so what we can do, private, okay, so new config registration handler this, register objects, this initializes our configs, process module, visualization, those should contain my instance as well. Done. Cool. So that organizes that nicely. Constant should be moved to API. And then now we're going to go to item handler. Kinda have to use it for now. Yeah, because we already know that there's only one masking time, so it's fine. Okay, so now I have to do two things. I have to find 1.20 paper docs. Because I have to create 2 listeners. One for the equipment set event in 1.8 wine, but also one for the player armor change event in newer versions of Spigot, as we're doing 1.20 factions as well. So, that might be a second. So, before I do that, let me see what else I can do. Because I might not do that tonight, just because it is like 3:43 a.m. Good progress, though. So, we can do... well, actually, I can add my compile file tree line. And I can create a lib folder and add wine spigot. Sure. Okay, let's use no Lotus. Now if we reload, it should find my equipment set event. And I might actually be able to reuse some of this code, though probably not much. So... actually, nah, just redo it. Screw it. So... on equip and set. So okay. If this dot So, you want to replace this with a new item for obvious reasons. So now I need to do the effects apply part. 1 second. Because okay, so for the most part I can actually... can use some stuff from my enchant plugin. So that doesn't matter. I guess technically speaking, oh yeah, because it's the merge listener that detects it, so I don't actually have to do this here. I can just assume that this is always going to be slot 39 when this calls. This can be removed. The slot isn't 39. Return. Otherwise, we can do this dot filter present. This is the summation of what I was doing. So cool. So now we need to check when somebody joins. I can just do this, use this item, this, process back to dish, apply, and then effect removal. Do the same thing. Item, and then do just process effect removal pair clicked item. Now we want to do up here apply flex player new item. Cool. So now instead of having multiple complex functions, we have very simple functions. Very cool, very cool. This is telling me it can be converted to a local variable, but that could change, so I'll leave it as global for now. We also have to handle when a player quits. Okay. Actually, I guess should I check for game mode switching? Maybe not. Don't think I really need to. But okay. Now I need 1.20 spigot, or 1.20 paper. Oh, I might not actually be able to do it in the same project right now. I might unironically have to do it later, like in a separate directory. Okay. You'll do. Streamed of Oh. Okay, I won't worry about them. Let's see. Let's see. I guess I'd probably, Oh yeah, my masks should also. I guess I could overload this as well. I'll overload it. In case I just want one. Well... See, I don't really like overloading. I would rather just specify one, yeah. I know some other people are probably gonna scream at it, but oh well. It's okay. So... Wait. I don't know if... Oh. The frick? Swear to God I had that over here. Guess I forgot. There we go. What's that? Where was I? A detached mask. I forgot where it was. Christ. Oh, right, in the mask class.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
So,
we'll go.
can do.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Is we already have some code from our last program we can reuse. This has to be random. This has to be the texture. And then on top of this, we have to do mbt.setString Peppermint constants detached ID.
Melodies we haven't played.
if return. So if it is a match item, it would have it attached under TID. Goes there, and then that should fix most of it. That's gonna scream at us no matter what I do because it's deprecated, but it is what it is. So aside from that, actually, I might already have. Do I? I think I do. Don't know if it'll fully like work, but. Okay-ish. So, a lot of this needs to be refactored. Like, I mean a lot. So, that can be removed. This, for the most part, can be simplified. Okay. So my god. Okay. So if the clicked item is no, then we would here paste that underneath, turn this into a guard clause, and then this should be the still mask handler. Get get mask from mask item would mean that we would want to do first, that returns an optional. And then attached.
Invincible.
I don't think I actually have to do anything. I'll just reset it just in case, but I don't actually think it's necessary to do so there. This can be cleaned up a bit as well, so that should be an optional. This should be an abstract mask. This should be replaced with optional. This dot mask item handler to get mask from item. If the mask isn't present, if it's similar to their helmet, just don't allow it to be removed. Otherwise, what we should do is okay, so that's a bit better. Now, Okay, so it should work now, I believe. That should work. So then if I come to my listener registration, I can do new mask merge listener in this instance, this dot, this dot, this dot. Alright, so I am gonna head to bed in a second, but let me just take a quick look, see what I'm missing, if anything. I don't think I am. I guess that can be removed. This should be replaced. Plain condense that. Cool. So I'm gonna end it off here for the night, guys. It has been fun. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your night or day, and I'll talk to you guys later.